We've got friend of the show, it's Tomos Hopkins. Bore da.
Bore da, Tom. Siwr wyt ti?
Da iawn, diolch. Well, actually, dwi'n wedi blino.
O, druan a ti. Wedi blino.
Wedi blino. Yesterday was hang on now. No, because of the sentence structure, I'm too tired to even come up with a sentence, but I'm going to say though, which is yesterday.
So brysur iawn.
Brysur iawn ddoe. Out at OC Davis Roundabout Garage in Neyland, but great fun. Hoyle?
Yeah,
Hoyle.
Joio mas draw.
Joel, yes it was. And sut ydych chi, Thomas?
Dwi'n da iawn, diolch. Bendigedig yn gyffroes.
Yn gyffroes. It's mis Rhagfyr, December.
Wow, mis Rhagfyr yn barod.
In fact, can I be the Nadolig Llawen? I'm going to say it. I've said it.
Diolch yn fawr, Nadolig Llawen I ti hefyd.
Nadolig Llawen. We are here this morning because we've been finding our Seren Aur Wythnos, our gold star of the week, and also with Welsh phrases from you at home as well. We're live on Facebook at the moment if you're listening, so come and say hello, drop us a comment. And it's been a hotly contested contest.
It certainly have. The standard has been so high from the presenters. Bendigedig, it's been a pleasure to hear them every week.
It's
certainly
fantastic.
Has. So their Cymraeg is improving every week. You can hear.
Yes, and for people at home, if they've been sending in their voice notes, we've been giving them mugs. A Shamai mug. How's that for a good time in the morning? You've got yours there. Put it up to the camera. I've left mine upstairs this morning.
Look at that. Iawn.
Shamai in the morning. I love that.
Mug.
Look at that. Bore da, Helen Marie. She's on the comments on Facebook right now. Bore da. And Thomas, with Learn Welsh at the moment, of course, I'm learning the Sylfaen at the moment, which is the foundation. Mm-hmm. And we've come up to a section now. And yesterday's lesson, that Bidig was telling us that we're learning about Gwynavi. So I'll do that. I'll do something. Yeah, Gwynavi help me. I'll help. But Bidig made the distinction that's actually quite formal. And, is this something that you could elaborate on and tell us about the distinctions between the formal and the informal?
Yeah, I mean, something like Gwynavi you would use maybe in more of a work context rather than with your family or your friends. So it's obviously we have to show that, we can use formal language sometimes, but we can use more informal language sometimes. So all the flavours and colours of Cymraeg.
All the flavours and colours. I love it. And of course, if you've been listening to us all along, then you will know that Gwynavi, and I've just said, I'll do something. Well, we already know that because we've got Bydda which is I will do that. But there's a very, very slight distinction, isn't there, between Gwynav, like I'll do something, and I will be doing something, isn't there?
That's correct, yeah. Gwynavi comes from the verb gwneud, so to do or make something, as opposed to bydd, which comes from to be, bod, that I will. So it's slightly different.
Slightly different, a very, very important distinction, but one that isn't necessarily used all the time in conversational Welsh. And that's something which I really want to say as well, is that with this course, with Learn Cymraeg Pembrokeshire, is that you're teaching us how to have a conversation in Welsh. It's not all grammar and you must have everything in the right place. It's a structure to help you actually have meaningful conversations with the people around you, isn't it?
That's quite correct. Yes, the siarad is the main part of these courses. So that's why we want people to siarad Cymraeg. And then if you want to do the exam after you've completed the Sylfaen course, the most part of that is the siarad section.
Indeed, and we're on week 10 at the moment. And we're already preparing for this siarad section of the exam as well, which is very exciting because there's different categories of things we can talk about, isn't there? And I've noticed that in the gwaith cartref, the homework, each one is now ysgrifennu paragraph personol about a section. So do you mind just giving us a rundown of some of those sections of what we're going to be expected to talk about?
Yeah, you could be talking about gwyliau, your holidays in the past or in the future. Dysgu Cymraeg is a popular one. And we've got amser sbar, hobbies in your spare time. and maybe anifeiliaid. Animals is another one. Chwaraeon.
Some sports.
Chwaraeon. Sports would be another one.
That's
and
fantastic.
Maybe gwaith. So there's plenty of subjects there. So
There's
something
loads of
everybody can
subjects.
hopefully talk about.
Yeah, and how long roughly is the speaking part of the exam?
So the speaking part lasts about 4 minutes altogether.
Okay.
So with different sections. So it flies by.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see on the screen there, Tomos, but Donna Evans has been in touch. She's saying, morning, hope you're both well. Would you wish Anwen a happy 9th birthday, please? So, Pembroke hapus, Anwen.
Pembroke hapus. Pembroke hapus. E.T. Anwen. Now mlwydd.
Brilliant. I know. Wow. They grow up so fast, don't they, Tomos?
Wow.
Right, it's now time to have a look at our Welsh phrase of the week. Now, I've got a big disclaimer to make here, Tomos, is that our system has undergone some updates, which is great because the updates are always exciting. However, it means that we don't have all of our Welsh phrases available this morning. However, we do have 2 of them. So are you ready to hear them? We're going to... Donna, I've just got completely sidetracked. You've made her birthday. Diolch. You are more than welcome. Croeso mawr.
Croeso.
Pembroke hapus. And I'm going to play each one twice for you.
Okay.
And then we're going to... Well, you've got the non-so-fun part of picking your favourite one. So, Gina Jones from The Breakfast Show in association with O.C. Davis Roundabout Garage in Neyland. Here she is.
Darllen fy...
I'm playing the wrong one. It's this one. Here she is.
Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg.
Gina Jones from The Breakfast Show.
Gina. She's really got those pronunciation of those letters down bendigedig.
So that's Gina Jones from The Breakfast Show and Daz of The Evening Show.
Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg a Sbaen.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, let's go again.
Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg a Sbaen.
What are your thoughts? Thomas?
Oh, bendigedig. They're both hyfryd iawn. So Spain egg. We just needed the egg after Daz's one there.
Oh, you can't forget an egg.
We needed the egg, Spain egg. Like Cymraeg, there's egg at the end for the language.
Ah, of course. Saesneg.
Saesneg. Bendigedig.
I'm learning. Do you think he's going for extra? I think he's going for extra brownie points.
Dwi'n meddwl yn sicr. Bendigedig.
So, we've only got the 2 for us this morning, so we might have to have some bonus ones next week, but we're going to talk about next week in just a moment. So, you've had the 2. You've got Gina Jones, and you've got of The Breakfast Show with O.C. Davis, Roundabout Garage in Neyland, and you've got Daz from The Evening Show. Thomas, in the back of your mind, have you got someone in mind?
Okay, yeah. Meddwl. Seren Aur yr Wythnos I Daz.
Daz, llongorfachiadau to Daz. The extra language has gone in his favour. Well. So that's very exciting. So that means, if my calculations are correct and I add up my fingers, Gina has been said in Aur Wythnos 2 times, as has Daz.
Right.
And Daz, of course, is our reigning champion from last year.
That's quite right.
Thomas, I think you're going to have to come back next week.
I think so. It's really, the standard's so high, we just need that extra week just to find the top dog.
Find the top dog. It's the tiebreak of next week. And Thomas, what do you have in mind to have them get the gold star of the series, of the competition? It sounds so sad that it's coming to an end.
Yeah. Well, now over the weeks, we've learnt different phrases, haven't we? So ideally, we'd be putting those all together. So we could say something like, Shwmai, Tomos dwi, croeso cynnes I raglen early breakfast. Dwi'n caru byw yn Sir Benfro, a dwi'n gyrru Mercedes. Dwi'n hoffi siocled, a dwi'n darllen Take a Break. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg bob dydd.
Well. I'm going to make a note of that. That's my Sylfaen exam sorted. So this time next week, it's going to be a head-to-head with anyone else that wants to put their phrases in as well. It's going to be Gina Jones of The Breakfast Show in association with OC Davis of Roundabout Garage Neyland and Daz from The Evening Show. And I wonder if he'll throw in any more Spineg into his phrases as well. So, llongyfarchiadau Daz, Seren Aur Wythnos for a second time this series. And Tomos, we took a vote out on POS Radio on our Facebook for when we could start playing Can Nadolig. And I believe that you're taking full advantage of this morning.
Certainly am. I was like, well, we need a Can Nadolig because it is mis Rhagfyr. Now we've got a song by the group called A Bandana with Christmas foods, mince pies a chaws.
That is coming up right now here on Pure West Radio. Tomos, thank you so much as ever for your time. It is a pleasure to see you.
Diolch yn fawr I ti.
Here's A Bandana, mince pies a chaws.